Hi, welcome everyone for the one more session of chemistry. So, dear student, in the last class we saw till the scope of chemistry, right? In that regard, we saw the uses and the different areas where the chemistry is very importantly we use, right? I mean, the different area where the chemistry is applicable. So that part is over till this class, and now in this class or else in this video we will see next part. I mean, according to your syllabus, the next thing is that is a matter, right? So already we all know what is matter and all, right? So, but here in case of matter, as I said, so matter means one we cannot. I mean, one we cannot stop our study with whether it is a solid, gas, or liquid. But in chemistry, we will see the internal structure or the I mean composition also internal structure, as well as we will see the composition of the different chemical, whether it is a solid, liquid, or gases. And in to this matter, we divide into two categories. I mean, physical method and the chemical method, right? So matter, first of all, before going to the different methods, one we will see what is a matter. So matter, as we all know that the matter is any substance which has its own mass and which should have a capacity to occupy a space, right? We already know. So matter is the substance which occupies space. That means it should have a capacity to occupy. I mean, occupy the space and has mass. It must and should have a mass. So then only the such things or the such substances are called as what we call, that is nothing but the matter. So already in the offline classes I have discussed very detail about the matter. So in matter we have n number of what atoms. The small atoms are occupied. Say for example, if I take any a single matter, if I take this pen, then definitely there may be a presence of n number of atoms. Because of n number of atoms are present, then only we see very big substance, that is pen, I can say, right? Why? Because here the small molecules, which we can say micromolecules, have embedded, and the large number of, because of these large number of atoms embedded in the one shape. So that's why what we can say, one polymer, poly means a large molecule, a micromolecule is converted into macromolecule, one we can say, to the students here. So now here the number of, I mean the n number of atoms are present in it. So thus what happens, it occupies the space, and definitely because of these atom means what I said, there must be a presence of nucleus. If there is a nucleus, there must be a presence of what, proton and the neutron in the nucleus. And around the proton and neutron, I don't want to go in detail again. Why? Because it is a repeated concept, right? And then around that nucleus there will be a electron always revolving in its particular path, or in a particular circle, right? So this is that's why what happens, it occupying the space because of atom. And in atom we have electron, proton, and their masses. So that's why one we can feel the weight of this also. So that's why matter is nothing but a substance which occupies a space is occupying. Why? Because we have embedded number of atoms, and then it has mass. They have mass just because of presence of atom. And in atom again, a repeated thing only, that is the electron and the proton. So due to that, what happens, the matter has its own mass, one we can say, right? So after knowing the definition of this, the matter can be classified into two different categories. I mean, the matter can be studied under these two classes. I mean, in chemistry, that means one is physical method and other one is chemical method. So chemical method we will discuss during coming classes, but in this class definitely we will discuss about the physical method, chemical method. So you just remember matter can be studied under two classes. I mean, physical method and the chemical method in chemistry. So forget about this. Later we will discuss about the chemical method. But in today's class we will see how we will study the matter in physical method. So physical means physical appearance, one we can say. In general word, physically what type of that particular substance or matter is appearing for us. So based on that, in physical method we classify matter into subcategory like solid. We all know about this: solid, liquids and gases. Solids, liquids and the gases, right? So in physically, if we see the matter, the in bare eyes, one we can observe the matter. Definitely, if it is a big matter or a substance, then definitely one we can judge the physical state of the matter also. On that basis, we have divided our matter into three main categories. Those are solids, liquids and the gases. We already know what are solids, what are liquids and the gases. So first we will see what is a solid and what are its type and its definition also, right? So first, in physical method, number one is solids. So solids are nothing but they are the type of matter in which these are the substances, I can say. These are the substances which occupies, which has its own shape and has its own mass. These are the substances, these are the substances having definite shape, definite shape or definite shape. Shape should be present in case of what? Solids. They have their own shape. Whatever it may be, it is a cone shape, spherical, linear, tetrahedral, right? Octahedral, trigonal, planar. These many things we will study in case of what? Chemistry. That means these are the substances has definite shape and definite what? Has its own mass, one we can say, mass or mass, right? In volume we take in case of the liquids, right? These are the substances I defined. If you want, you can write it down. These are the substances. These are the substances having definite shape and mass, one we can say, right? So in case of solids, one we can take number of examples. You can take pen. Pen is the best example. Book, right? Table and book, table and chalk, whatever. If you know the more examples than what I have given, then please add those examples also. That means as the number of example increases, that particular concept will be very clear. That means indirectly that indicates that that concept is very clear for us, right? Solid, it is a type of substance which has definite definite shape as well as mass, one we can say. They have their own shape because of systematic arrangement, one we can say. Just now we saw that. And here in solids, if we go somewhat detail about this, then in solids the atoms are very systematically arranged, and in between any two atoms there will be no gap or no interstitial space one, we can say. Because of these things have their own shape, right? So this is about what we can say about the solids, and the later things we will discuss in the next class. Right? So you just go through these concepts. I am taking very small classes. Why? Because we have started the syllabus, so that's why to for you only, if I take more concepts in a single class, then it will be confusion for us, for you. So thus you just go through the small things only, then later as our frequency matches, definitely I will take more concepts, right? Thank you.